Adding students to your group is a relatively easy thing. Now first, you have to have this unlocked, and you'll do that by completing the badge in the Academy. You'll notice that as you play through that curriculum, new things become available to you. The ability to create a group, the ability to clone a group, the ability to create your own quests and rewards, and of course, finally, to be able to add teachers, or rather students, to your system. And because of that, you'll need a teacher badge. So in the upper right-hand corner, if you don't yet have the teacher button, then you won't be able to add students. You complete that curriculum, earn the teacher badge, and you'll have it. So click on the teacher button when you get it, and it brings up the teacher dashboard. You won't have any students listed. I have many, and I'm going to click Add Student. The first thing it'll ask you to do is select the age range, and this is really important because if your students are under 13 or between 13 and 17, certain rules will apply to them that won't apply to the other age groups. These are all covered under COPPA and FERPA, and you did these quests as part of the Academy. So let's say that I'm going to choose a student who is 13 to 17. Doing so, you'll notice that I have the opportunity to give them their gamer tag. It's really important that you select a gamer tag, ideally together, that represents something about them but does not disclose their details, that you are not giving away any of their details. By that I mean their name or their age. We want that gamer tag to make them somewhat anonymous. Now they can share that with people if they choose in the system, but it doesn't readily disclose that information. So you'll create a gamer tag for them, and I'll just call somebody Spin Drive. You'll create their first password, which you can just do numerically if you choose. This one will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or you can get it from them, what they would like it to be. They can change it once they go in there. Identify their gender, date of birth, and I'll just create one here real quick. I got to do some math because they're going to be in that age group. Let's just say, I think age 7 will do it. And then you actually create their name. I'll use mine here for just fun. Now, the email is really important. You'll want to put in their parent's email. Their parent will be the one who determines, both in the 13 and under and the 13 to 17, what access other people will have to their student data, whether they can see each other or not in the system. And that's real important. So you'll want to put in this parent email address. Not the student email because of the age restrictions, and you'll know this from completing the COPPA and FERPA. And then you'll choose what group you want them to be in. If you haven't created a group yet, you don't have your own version of the NOAA Planet Stewards, then you won't be able to add students because they have to have a place to go. But you'll then click the group that you're going to add them to. You'll either choose add or add another. You'll have to do this student by student because every student will need a gamer tag and this information put in for them so that it's accurate. Now once you click add, it will send out an email. And this email is important because it will, let's see, good. I've got some folks down here. It will send out the details to that parent email. You'll notice that I have invitations that are sent here at the bottom of my teacher dashboard that have not yet been approved. Some of these are quite old. And I can either resend this invitation, and it'll give them the prompt to come into the system, or I can delete it. I happen to know that this student is no longer I ended up creating a different account for that student and some of the other ones here. Once you have these students, you can also choose some other things. You can actually edit their details. Since these are your students, you have to identify which group that they're in, their contact information, and of course what groups and you can add them to more groups this way, more groups that you are a part of. So if you want to add an existing student, and I can't see a scenario where you would bring them in here, and you would simply identify which of these students it was and add them to that group. So these are the basic directions for how to use your teacher dashboard, and I hope they will help to bring your students into your group.